What is going on, YouTube? What's up? What's happening? You know what they call me. I go by that name, man. I go by that name. You know, they call me J Story, BKA Mr. O. And this video today is simple. I'm gonna tell you a couple questions that I get. Being a person of disabilities, I have to answer thousands and thousands and thousands of questions, and it's the same question over and over again. I swear, I have to answer the same questions 59,375,000 gazillion times. The same questions over and over again. Let's just say I'm meeting someone for the first time. I did a video a while back where I took my glasses off, and you saw my eye is kind of crooked, but everyone's question that they ask me, can you see me? Which way are you looking? Who are you looking at? My response is, yes, I can see you. It may not look like I'm looking directly at you, but I see exactly what you look like. And if you weren't looking at me so hard, then you wouldn't have to look and ask me who I was looking at. You understand? Question number 2. How long have you been in a wheelchair? That's expected. That's expected. That question doesn't really bother me because that's the question I always get. The first one. I say, well, and my response is, well, 1, 2, skip 3, go to 35, and that's my whole life. I've never known anything outside of the wheelchair. You don't want to try sitting down for most of your life. You really don't want to try that. It's not ideal. It's not the thing to do. It's just not. I'm gonna go over a couple of questions. I'm on question 3. This is one of my favorites, because everybody that doesn't understand people of disability, they automatically assume the same thing. They automatically assume that, oh, something went wrong. That's why you're in a wheelchair. Did you get shot? And my response is, how does one look that has been shot? Why does everybody in a wheelchair have to be shot? There's several different things that will incapacitate people and put them in certain predicaments. So why does everybody have to be shot? So the next question is, and this is another one of my favorites. They say, do you wear diapers? No offense to anybody who has to use diapers. Let's put this out in the atmosphere. But my response is, no, not since maybe 2, 3, something like that. I don't wear diapers. I might need help going to the bathroom, but why do I have to wear diapers? Not everybody in a wheelchair has to wear diapers. I mean, God, even some adults that walk around have to use some bladder aids, but I don't wear diapers, why would you ask me that question? Next question. Uh, how do you go and poop? Well, the same way you do. My stomach hurts, and I feel some type of way, and I just let go of it. I may need help, but I still do it the same way you do. Everybody in a wheelchair has different things that they have to go through when it comes to using the bathroom a certain type of way. But if you're willing to love that person beyond what you have to do for them physically, that shouldn't even matter. Okay, next question. Next question is simply this right here. I'm gonna put this question delicately, and I do mean delicately. Does it work? What do you mean? This is my response to their question. What do you mean? Does it work? Yes, everybody in a wheelchair has different situations where they cannot function, but they're still human, So there's several different ways that if you wanted to interact intimately with someone, there's several different ways that you can proceed to handle your business. I, fortunately enough, still can make the process happen when I make the process happen, if you know what I mean. And sometimes if they get on my nerves with the question, I simply say, do you want to find out? Because why? You have to ask some of these people that's walking around the same questions. Does it work? Because a lot of these people have impotency problems. But as for me, I thank God I don't have that. I don't have that. You dig? I take my word for it. I don't have that. I don't have that situation. Next question. How do you feel about being in a wheelchair? And my response is, how should I feel? I don't know how to feel, because being in a wheelchair is not something that you get used to. You understand, you deal with being in a wheelchair, because getting used to it means that you're comfortable. I will never, and I repeat, and this is no disrespect to anyone of any disability where they have to use aid to help them maneuver themselves, but I will never be comfortable in a wheelchair, because when I get comfortable, that means I give up on me. I will never give up on me, because if I was to give up on God, then I give up on me. If I was to give up on life, then I give up on me. If I was to give up on me, I give up on my nieces and nephews. If I was to give up on me, I give up on my mom. If I was to give up on me, I give up on anybody who's around me. you know, and the next question. I have so many. I probably have to do a part two. Um, the next question that I get is, uh, when you go out in public, how do you feel? My my feelings out in public, they vary because I have the side that wants to interact with me, and then I have the side that acts like I'm poison, or acts like I'm not good enough, or acts like um, I'm just weird. So it varies, you know. Most of the time, the people who really love me, and I'm gonna be honest, people that don't see color, they don't see race, they don't see hatred, you know who they are? They're kids. These adults suck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but these adults suck because kids, they don't know any of this stuff until they're taught the things that they're taught by these adults. Adults suck. I have had people come up to me and say the stupidest things. That's another video, you know. Um, One, maybe two more questions, and then I'll do a part two because it's a lot. I can't go through it all. Um, Next question: when was your longest relationship? That was a typical question. That's a typical question that everybody gets asked. And for me, I tell people my longest relationship will exist when it comes. Because the fact is, I don't talk about too much of everything in my life. You know, I put myself on YouTube to inspire and help others. You dig what I'm saying? I'm very transparent. I'm very transparent. I will help any and everyone I can to do better, you know. Next question, and this is going back to the relationship thing. How do girls treat you? I don't get treated bad, but in the past, I'm not speaking now because now I'm happy. You know, I'm cool. And that's all I'm going to say right there. You know, but in the past, I've been hurt so much to the point where it was almost like, does anyone really care for me? I try to prove and thin and make sure the woman understands that I can be a man that they need me to be, even though I may be limited on the things that I can do. I will go above and beyond my means to make sure that you smile, and all I get in return is a hurtful situation. So, I don't get treated bad, but I do get hurt. And that's with any and everybody. You know. Um, One more question that I get. How do you do what you do? And this should have been the first question, but like I said, I got so many. Um, I If I go through all the questions that I get, I'd be here for a 3 hour video, and nobody ain't gonna sit through a 3 hour video. I'm just saying. How do I do what I do? How do I exist every day? Knowing that I gotta wake up and face my problem, I can't get rid of it. It's just there. I needed to get around. I needed to move around. How do you deal with people staring at you? How do you deal with people pointing at you? Guess what? I got swag. You know, regardless of, I need a haircut right now. You see that? You see that? You see that? I need a haircut. You see that? All right, haircut. But I got swag. You know, I'm not going to say that I don't have sleepless nights, and I don't wish that I can walk, and I don't wish that I knew that my life was going to be different from what it is. But I got swag. I got confidence. And the reason why I have confidence is not because of me personally, but I have confidence because somebody told me along the way that I was worthy of being cared about. I was worthy to be able to take my glasses off and show my face. Somebody told me this. I do what I do because of the Most High. That's all it boils down to. Because of the Most High God, I'm able to sit here in front of this camera and talk to you whenever I post a video. I'm able to do it because of God. You know, it's not easy. Let's be clear. It's being in a wheelchair is not glamorous. No, people highlight the good parts, but you don't see my tears staining my pillow. No, you don't see when I hate having to depend on people. You don't see when I just want to go on a regular date without somebody being with me. You don't see this. You don't see the anger. You don't hear the why nots. You don't see all of that. You know, because when I turn this camera on, I gotta be me. I am real. If anybody knows me outside of my mama, there's only a couple more people who really know me. You understand? Who really know me, who really know how to adapt to me. There's only a handful of people who really understand who I am. I won't mention any names, but shout out to 1700, you know. Shout out to Louisiana, you know. Shout out to Strategy Odoms, you know. Shout out to several people, but few people, if I can say it like that, who really know me. You know. But you know what it is. I'm coming back, man, with a part 2. She's on YouTube again. I'll let you know who she is when she walk back by. You know, she gonna be on YouTube every time you look up. So ain't nothing. You know, just you're gonna see her a lot, just walking in the background and making all types of noise. But you know what they call me, man? They call me J Story, aka Joshua, BKA Mr. O. You know what to do. Press the notification bell down below. Press that subscribe button. Share it with your friends, your mama, your sister, your uncle, your brother. Whoever you want to share it with, make sure you share it. Get my likes and subscribers up for me, man. And I will be doing notifications and post shout outs. I'm gonna do them early. You dig what I'm saying to you? Enjoy yourself, enjoy your story, but don't let nobody tell your story better than you tell your story, because you are your story. And until next time, I know this video was long. Sorry. I tried to make it short, but it didn't work out. Until next time, leave your comments down below. This has been your boy. You know what they call me? They call me Jake Story, man. I'm gone.